Well, hello, Cancer, and welcome to Mystic Door Tarot. This is Barb with your weekly tarot card reading for September 1st through the 7th, 2025. Hope everyone's doing well for this week. Finishing up, the last few days of summertime weather. And Cancer, as a reminder, these are general readings, which will not resonate with everyone, but you can also check out your sun, moon, rising signs, some of your cross watchers, and you might resonate with those more. Or obtain a personal reading at mysticdoortarot.com. All right. For the month of September, for the weekly readings, each week I'm going to be doing a different theme. This week I am using the Hobbit tarot card deck, as J.R. Tolkien passed away this week, so many years ago. I think it was like 1973, but his work, his imagination, his creativity lives on. All right. Let's see what crystal's coming out for Cancer. What does Cancer need for the week? Woo! Okay, we're going to take fluoride. That's what wanted to come out. This is in regards to connection to your spirit guides. It is your third eye chakra, your intuition, your perception on things. And I do have my fluoride nearby, so we'll see what the rest of the cards have to say in regards to that. Fluoride is good for maintaining focus. Whoops. And let's see what the Enchanted map has to say. Messages for Cancer. Ooh, and we have wide open. Well, this is kind of a sign, a signal that you're truly able to manifest your dreams this week, Cancer, that your goals are in sight. You have a unique voice that needs to be expressed in the world. So the universe is very supportive of new ideas and approaches at this time. So this is about speaking up, speaking out. Allow for a bigger, better vision or dream to replace old ideas. This is about dreaming big. Okay. And let's see what Archangel Michael has to say. What spiritual guidance? What's the spiritual message for Cancer? Embrace this magical moment. You are in a perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles. Allow your wishes to be fulfilled. Look at the money coming in here. Be wide open to receive. Now is the time. Connect with your spirit guides. Follow your intuition. All right, let's see what the Hobbit deck has to say. Messages and guidance for Cancer, please. What's coming through? What does Cancer need to hear? Be aware of? Time to step up, Cancer, this week. All right, we had the Two of Cups come out. There could be some kind of partnership, union, connection of some sort coming in. Maybe a commitment. And it could be a friendship, a business partnership, new beginnings. We have the Eight of Wands. Now, with this being the Hobbit Tarot deck, this is a very different Eight of Wands. Usually you see the wands coming in all at once. And let me look at this closely. Yeah, it's not depicted on the card at all, but this is really good news coming in. And you're in the perfect space here for manifesting miracles, having a very positive mindset, repeating very precisely and clearly what it is that you want. Make sure that you're not even talking about what you don't have. This is about maybe making a commitment to using your voice as to what you do indeed want. What do you want to manifest? This is talking, conversing with your spirit guides, manifesting miracles, allowing your wishes to be fulfilled. So the Eight of Wands is good news coming in. This is something that's coming about very quickly. You could hear some good news within a few days. Be open to receive this energy. You have to have a positive mindset, no negative self-talk. Stay away from a low vibrational people, negative people. What else is coming through for Cancer? The Ace of Cups, you're going to be overjoyed. Wow. There's an opportunity for happiness, success. You know, that's your wishes being fulfilled. That's what the Ace of Cups, an overflowing cup of love, happiness, joy. What else is coming through for Cancer? Wow, the water signs are getting some really, really nice, magical, abundance kind of readings. And you have Temperance, integrating something new into your life. There's a change coming in. It's the only major arcana card that you received. This is doing things in moderation. So you certainly could be manifesting miracles where there's money coming in, things of that sort. And, you know, don't move too quickly. Do things in moderation. Bottom of the deck, overall energy. Now look at this. Look at this. The Wheel of Fortune. Very different Wheel of Fortune than what you're used to seeing in the Rider-Waite. But this is fate working in your favor. It's a 10 energy, so it's complete. This is working out in the background. This is working with this energy. Perfect energy for manifesting miracles and allow your wishes to be fulfilled. Shout it to the rooftops. Have the fluorite crystal. If you have a bracelet of fluorite, wear that or keep this crystal with you for the week. So there's some kind of connection, and that certainly could be a spiritual connection as well with the Two of Cups. Something you desire. It's through your emotions, your feelings, how passionate you are. There's some good news coming in. Something's coming in very quick, like communication or an opportunity. Information is coming in, and generally it is good news. And with the Ace of Cups, there's an opportunity here. This is just an overflowing cup. The energy is one of happiness and success, blessings coming in. And then with the Temperance, and this is a very interesting Temperance card, as he's kind of chained down, but he's trained down so he doesn't do something extreme, because the Temperance is all about moderation, trial and error. This is kind of like feeling your way through what kind of new emotions and feelings and prosperity that you could be experiencing for this week. So let's certainly take a look. Let's clarify. But water signs are getting a very prosperous readings. Wow. So Two of Cups, can we clarify? This is something coming together. Yeah, look at the 10 of Wands. So something is coming to a close. It's bringing in this new energy. You know, it's some kind of connection. It's a union. It's a partnership. You know, two things coming together. And then with the Eight of Wands here, something's happening very quickly. It can be communication coming in very quickly. And we have the Seven of Cups, where a decision might have to be made. Where's your focus going to be? That's why you got the fluorite crystal. Tapping into your intuition. Trust your gut instincts. Keeping your eye on the ball, which is going to be the cup that you desire. This is a very dreamy state of a lot of choice, decision. After you get this good news, the wheel is turning in your favor in the background. And now we have the Ace of Cups. The aces are all potential opportunities coming in. You have to grab it in order to bring it to fruition. This is following your intuition. We've got the High Priestess, which is an indication that the possibilities are limitless. Again, a 2 energy. This is really following your intuition to achieve this, this cup of blessings, happiness, joy. And the Temperance. Doing things in moderation. This is, shining the light on what's coming in. Sun card is just illuminating what has taken place. And really illuminating to do, you're integrating something new possibly into your life. It's going to be very prosperous. Wishes are being fulfilled. There's good news coming in, blessings coming in. The wheel is turning in your favor. Now, that can be in regards to whatever it is you're pursuing this week, whatever you're focused on. And the Sun card is just kind of highlighting to take it slow, trial and error, see what works, see what doesn't, because you're entering into something that hasn't been there before. It's new beginnings. So it's shining kind of the spotlight to do things in moderation. Okay. Last message here for Cancer. Now, I happened to mention the Pisces in their reading. They had very similar cards about prosperity. And I mentioned about, I normally don't, but I mentioned about you have to take action to bring something to fruition with like the Ace of Cups, any of the aces. And I mentioned about here in the States, we have our Powerball is up to $1 billion. Now, that's an action that you could take, and it might prove to be very beneficial. So you've got flow for your final message. Go with the flow as water trickles down a stream. Do not hurry. Do not hurry with the decisions you might have to be making this week. All right, Cancer, that's the messages for the week. Thank you so much for joining me. Sending you love and abundance.